The neon year. 3 ways to get through it and beyond it. When you're approaching the same age as your mother was when you lost her, it happens. The neon year. You know you're not crazy, you are normal, and you will get through this. What can you do to navigate this time in your life? Hey, if I haven't met you, I'm Marilyn Collins, and I'm the founder of the Motherless Daughters Ministry. And I'm excited to bring you the Monday morning ministry moments. Each week, you'll receive short messages, words of encouragement, stories, different items, quotes, anything you need that will support you in your mother loss journey. If you're aware of other motherless daughters, please share this video with them. But most importantly, I want you to know when you are approaching the same age that your mother was when she lost her, that is called the neon year. And you will think you are losing it and spinning out of control. But you're not. You are normal. So let me share some information about what I have a friend who just celebrated her 52nd birthday. She's happy, but she's scared. This is the year. She is fearful. She doesn't want to leave her husband, her kids, her family. She's not sick. No horrible diagnosis. No impending loss of life. And yet, she's on the verge of tears most days. And at every turn, the blink of this neon sign says, "You're next, you're next, you're next." This is the year. She tries hard to focus on the here and now, but the signs glares in her mind and drives her to the edge. It's her neon year. The lights are flashing. The feeling of impending doom lives in her every thought. She knows that this is her year. This is the year she'll leave all her loved ones. After all, that's what happened to her. Her mother left her at the same age she will be. She's not crazy, although you may have judged her as crazy, nor does she have any mental health problems. She just is the same age as her mother was when her mother died or left her. Her mother was 52, and now she's 52. She's hit the neon year. When this happens, the motherless daughter just spins out of control, and you really cannot understand why. We are so connected with that image of mother. Our psyche plays games with us when we hit that same age. We think we're going to die too. One woman shared with me, "I found myself acting out strange behaviors when I hit my neon year. I worried what my husband and children would do without me. I wanted to make sure everything was taken care of. I had a will made up, and I named a guardian for my children who would take care of my children when I died. Not if, but when." Now, for me personally, my neon year coincided with a very critical surgery I had. I was overwhelmed with anxiety leading up to that surgery. I began what I called a nesting preparation for my departure. I knew I was going. I even asked a stepdaughter to help my then unwedded youngest daughter with her wedding. Whenever it would happen, I was sure I would not be there. After the surgery, I did have problems, and when I recovered, I remembered I was the same age as my mother was when she died. What happens and what can you do when you hit that neon year? when it is approaching, or even when it's approaching. I think the first thing I want to encourage you to do is to recognize it. Awareness is the first step. It's real. It is real. The second thing is you're not crazy. It's the fears you have are related to your loss. So you're not crazy. You have to find a way to talk about it. Close friends, family members, someone you have a relationship with and loves you with all your warts, someone who gets it. For me, this is when I began writing and journaling. I would barf out every emotion into a journal. Then I would read it back to myself. It was like having a conversation with myself. Sharing is that piece that just must happen. Sharing makes it real, whether you talk about it just with somebody else or you read it back to yourself. It's real then. You're saying it out loud. So what happens after the neon year? You've made it, but now what? The next phase can be very exhilarating and scary too. So you no longer have a role model. You have known what it's like to be a woman up to your age of loss. You've got that role model. But now you don't have any role model. So what are you to do? The joy is you can create your own role model. You can decide what you want to be. The world is your oyster. Freedom is yours for the taking, so go for it. My prayer for you is that you can get through this challenging year, that you must give yourself grace and space to sit with this year. You will get through it, and you can get through it, and you can become who you want to be. Have a wonderful week, and I will see you next Monday. Goodbye.